Chapter 4 Statistics Exercise 14.1. First, let us revise the formula. So, in the first exercise, we are going to learn arithmetic mean. Mean by direct method. Formula sigma fi xi by sigma fi, where f is the frequency, x is the class mark, that is the mid value of class. Then mean by assumed mean method. Formula is a plus sigma fi di by sigma fi, where f is the frequency, a is the assumed mean, d is x minus a. So now let us go to the exercise questions. We will learn more. Question number 1. A survey was conducted by a group of students as a part of their environment awareness program, in which they collected the following data regarding the number of plants in 20 houses in a locality. Find the mean number of plants per house. So the data is given, number of plants given as a class and number of houses also given. So we need to make a table. In column format, we have to make the table. So let us first make the table. So number of plants, or we can put it as class. So this is the class 0, 2, 2, 4, 4, 6, 6, 8, 8, 10, 10, 12, 12, 14. And the number of houses, that means the frequency of each class also given. So next we need to find class mark. So 0, 2, how we will find the class mark? Class mark means average of the class, that's upper class limit and lower class limit. So here upper class limit 2, lower class limit 0. So 0 plus 2 divided by 2. So it is equal to 1. So class mark is equal to 1. Then next class mark 2 and 4. So what is the middle value? It is 3. Next it will become 5. Then 7, 9, 11, 13. You can see that here what is the class interval here? Uniform class interval, it is 2. Now you see the class mark, it is also increasing by the same class interval 2. Next we have to find fx, frequency into class mark. So 1 into 1, 1, 2 into 3, 6, 1 into 5, 5, 5 into 7, 35, 6 into 9, 54, 2 into 11, 22, 3 into 13, 39. Next we need to find sigma f, that means the total of the frequency, which is equal to 20, already given here 20 houses. And we need to find sigma fx, total of fx, which is equal to 162. Now just apply the values in the formula. So the formula is sigma fi xi by sigma fi equal to, or sigma fx by sigma f equal to 162 by 20. That's all. So the easy way to divide is you can divide 162 by 8 and put a decimal mark because 10 will come, or bring it to lowest form. Then so 81 by 10. 81 by 10 is equal to 8.1. So the mean number of plants per house is equal to 8.1. Now let us move on to question number 2. Consider the following distribution of daily wages of 50 workers of a factory. So daily wages class given, number of workers in each class also given. So 50, frequency, total frequency given as 50. So let us make the table first. So daily wages, the class is given, frequency given. Next, let us find the class mark. Since the class is little big, so the class mark 500 and 520. So mid value is 120. So 20 is the class interval here. So 10 will be the middle. So 510. Next class mark 530, 550, 570, and 590. Now, if you find the mean by direct method, that is fx, since it's the class mark is a bigger number, it will be difficult to multiply. We will get a 4-digit number like that, so it will be difficult for us. So what we will do? We will select one of the class mark as a mean, assumed mean. So which one we will select? Here we have 5 numbers are there, class mark, 5 numbers are there. So from this we will select, this is in ascending order, is it? We will select the middle one. So which is the middle one here? Which is the middle one? 550. So that we will assume as our assumed mean, that is A. Next, we need to find D equal to X minus A. So each class mark the difference, that is 510 minus 550, 530 minus 550, then 550 minus 550, 570 minus 550, 590 minus 550. The difference of each class mark with the assumed mean we have to find. So let us write. So 510 minus 550 equal to minus 40. Next, 530 minus 550, minus 20, then 0. Next, 570 minus 550, 20. 590 minus 550, it is 40. So here also you can see that D, it is in the increasing order of the class interval. Next, FD, frequency into D. So it will be a little more easy for us. So let us multiply. So 12 into minus 40, minus 480. Next, 14 into minus 20, that also minus, that is minus 280. Now 8 into 0, 0. 6 into 20, that's 120. 10 into 40 equal to 400. Now we need to find the total. Here total frequency already given as 50, so that we will write here sigma f, that is 50, and let us find sigma fd. So easy one is you first add this negative together, then you add this positive numbers together, then find the difference. So the answer here is negative 240. Now let us write the formula. Assumed mean method, the formula equal to A plus sigma fi di by sigma fi equal to 550 is A plus fi di minus 240 divided by 50. On simplifying, we will get 550 plus the 0, 0 cut, minus 24 by 5 equal to 550 minus 24 by 5 equal to 4.8. So subtract it. So what is the answer? 545.2. So the mean daily wages of the workers of the factory is equal to it's equal to 545.2. Got it? Question number 3. The following distribution shows the daily pocket allowance of children of a locality. The mean pocket allowance is rupees 18. Find the missing frequency F. So let us first make the table. So class given, frequency given, but one of the frequency is missing. That's why I put F here. So let us write the rest of the class. We can write the class mark of all the class nodes. Let us write that. So class mark here 11 and 13. So middle one will be 12. Next one 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. So since it is the numbers are small, we can directly find fx. So 12 into 7, 84. 14 into 6 again 84. Then 16 into 9, 144. 18 into 13, 234. 20 into f, we can put only 20f. Then 22 into 5, 110. And 24 into 4, 96. Now as we do, we have to find that sigma f, total frequency, as well as total fx we have to find. So let us find that. So here we cannot add f, so we will add all other frequency, that is 44 plus this f. So it is 44 plus f. Similarly here also we will add all these except 20f and that plus 20f. Now let us substitute these values in the formula. So here mean is given 18. So 752 plus 20f divided by 44 plus f equal to 18. Now you have to solve it as you solve a linear equation. So cross multiplying 752 plus 20f equal to 18 into 44 plus f. Now open the bracket in the RHS. Then bring that 18f to the LHS and send 750 to the RHS. So you'll get the equation like this. 2f equal to 40. So f equal to 20. So the missing frequency is equal to 20. All right. Now let us move on to question number 4. 30 women were examined in a hospital by a doctor and made the number of heartbeats per minute were recorded and summarized as follows. Find the mean heartbeats per minute for these women, choosing a suitable method. So here number of heartbeats per minute and number of women, that also given. So it's given as a class here. So let us make the table first. Put the columns and what will be the heading. So I'm giving here class, then frequency, then class mark, then D, then FD. So class we can copy from the question and frequency also we can copy from the question. Next we will write the class mark. Class mark is we can write 65 and 68. So middle 66.5, then 69.5. Here 3 is the difference. No, so 3 you can add here. So you will get the class mark. Now we have to find which is the assumed mean here. Assumed mean middle one. Which is the middle one? Yes, 75.5 is the middle one. So that is the assumed mean. Now let us find the difference. Okay. Then FT. Assumed mean we got. Then we found the difference of each one. 66.5 minus 75.5. Like that each difference. Now F into D. So that value also we got. Now what we have to do? We have to find the sum. 12. So now we have to apply this in the formula. So 75.5 plus 12 by 30. 12 by 30 bring it to lowest form. 2 by 5 you will get. 2 by 5 equal to 0.4. So the answer is question number 5. In a retail market, fruit vendors were selling mangoes kept in packing boxes. These boxes contained varying number of mangoes. The following was the distribution of mangoes according to the number of boxes. Find the mean number of mangoes kept in packing box. So here you just observe the class here. Any difference can you see? See 50, 52. Then 53, 55, then 56, 58. That means the class are not continuous. So first we need to make the class continuous. So how can we do that? So let us see. First let us make the table. Class, then frequency, class mark, D, FD. These are the columns we need. So to make its continuous class, what we will do is, see 50 we will reduce 0.5 from that, so it will become 49.5. And this 52 upper class limit, we will just add 0.5. So it has become 52.5. Next class 53, we will reduce 0.5. So it is 52.5 and 55 will become 55.5. Next class 56. So it will be 55.5 and upper class 58.5. And that will be the lower class for the next class. So now this has become continuous class. So hope you understood how to make a continuous class. You just have to subtract 0.5 from the lower class limit of the first class and add 0.5 to the upper class limit. Then that will be the lower class for the next class. Like that you have to make a continuous class. Now the frequency, let us copy the frequency. Next class mark, here 49.5, 52.5. So what will be the middle one? So the difference here is 3. So 1.5 you have to add. So 49.5, 50.5, the class mark of the first class. So next class 54, then 57, 60 and 63. Now which will be the assumed mean here? Yes, it is 57. So next we need to find the difference x minus a. So 51 minus 57, then 54 minus 57, 57 minus 57, 60 minus 57, 63 minus 57. Then find FD. That is 15 into minus 6, 110 into minus 3, 135 into 0, 115 into 3, 25 into 6. Now we need to find the sum. So frequency, it is not given here. Total frequency, the question not given. So we have to add here. It is 400. Now let us add total FD. So here negative numbers 390. Then here the positive numbers add. Then find the difference. So it is 75. Now apply the values in the formula. 57 plus 75 by 400. So simplify 75 by 400. Both are divisible by 25. So 3 by 16 you will get. Then 3 by 16 is equal to 0. You round it to 2 decimal places. Then the answer will be 57.18. So the mean number of mangoes kept in the packing box is equal to 57.18. Next question, question number 6. Question number 6. The table below shows the daily expenditure of food of 25 households in a locality. Find the mean daily expenditure of food by a suitable method. So let us, it's quite simple question. Let us make the table first and write the class, frequency, class mark, D and FD. So class we copied from the question, then frequency has to be copied. After that, let us write the class mark 100 and 150. So the middle value will be 125, then 175, 225, 275 and 325. Now let us take the assumed mean. Which one will be? Yes, the middle one is 225. That will be the assumed mean. Now let us find the difference D. 125 minus 225 minus 100, then minus 50, 0, 50 and 100. Now FD, 4 into minus 100 minus 400, 5 into minus 50 minus 250, 12 into 0, 0, 2 into 50, 100 and 2 into 100, 200. Now let us find the sum. Frequency total 25 already given in the question, and sigma FD equal to negative 350. So let us apply the values in the formula. So 225 plus minus 350 by 25. On simplifying, I made it to the lowest form. So 70 by 5. So again 70 by 5 I can reduce further. So 14 will come. So 225 minus 14, which is equal to 211. That is the mean daily expenditure on food by the households in the locality. Next to question number 7. To find out the concentration of SO2 in the air in parts per million, that is ppm, the data was collected for 30 localities in a certain city and is presented below. So we have to find the mean concentration of sulfur dioxide in the air. So here already the question is given in the table format, column format. So you just have to add to column to the right of that. Let us add the column. So let us add class mark and fx. So here class mark is a decimal, so that will be little difficult, but let us do. So the class mark is 0.02, then 0.06, 0.10, 0.14, 0.18 and 0.22. Now let us find fx by multiplying the frequency with x. Now we need to find the total frequency as well as total fx. So 2.96. Now you just have to divide fx by f. So 2.96 by 30. So the easy way is you can either 2.96 by 3, then 10 is coming, or since 10 is there in the denominator, make it 0.296 by 3, it will be more easy for you. So 0.098, round it to nearest to 2 or 3 decimal place. So 0.098 is the mean concentration of sulfur dioxide in the air. Now question number 8. A class teacher has the following absentee record of 40 students of a class for the whole term. Find the mean number of days a student was absent. So here if you observe this class, you can see that class is not in order. 0, 6, then 6, 10. So 0, 6, 6 is the difference class interval, then 6 to 10, only 4 is the class interval, 10 to 14, again 4, 14, 20, it is 6 class interval, 20, 28, 8 is the class interval, then 28, 38, 10 is the class interval, 38, 40, only 2 class intervals. So no problem, but it is continuous class. That is the only thing we need to see. It's continuous class. 0, 6, then 6, 10, then 10, 40, 14, then 14. So that is only because we cannot make it a class interval, because class interval is not coming in the calculation of mean. We don't want the class interval here. So any interval that never matter, but it's a continuous class, that only we have to check. So let us write the class frequency, class mark, and let us do with the direct method because it's a smaller numbers. So write the class and copy the frequency, and each class find the class mark. So 0, 6 means the middle class will be 3, middle point will be 3, 6 to 10 will be 8, 10 to 14. So it will be 12, 14 and 20, it will be 17, 20 and 28, the middle number of the class 24, 28, 38 is 33, 38, 40 is 39. Now find fx directly. If you want, you can go with the assured mean method also, no problem. But here, since it's a smaller number, I just selected the direct method, that's all. So find the total frequency as well as total fx. So 499 divided by 40, that is what all you have to do to get the mean number of days a student was absent. So easy, what you have to do, 499 divided by 4 do. So you will get 124.75. So divided by 10, so decimal will move one place to the left. So the answer is 12.475 you will get, so round it. So 12.48 you can write. Got it? Now the last question of this exercise. The following table gives the literacy rate in percentage of the 35 cities. Find the mean literacy rate. So let us make the table first. Class, frequency, class mark. Okay, now let us copy the class. Then copy the frequency. Write the class mark 45, 55. So class mark is very easy. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So directly also you can do this because all multiples of 10 no class mark. So you can easily multiply, but still I am doing with the assumed mean method. So here assumed mean is 70, that is A. So find the difference. Then find F into D. Now find the total. Total FD equal to minus 20. So the formula A plus sigma FD by sigma F. So 70 plus minus 20 by 35. 70 minus 4 by 7. So approximate value take 2 decimal place. 70 minus 0.57, which is equal to 69.43 is the mean literacy rate. So I hope now you understood how to find mean by direct method as well as assumed mean method, and how to find the missing frequency, and if the class is not continuous, how to make the class continuous, all these things. So practice these questions. So we'll meet you with next exercise in the next video. Till then, thank you and bye.